All right, it's time now for more of our Brain Power Today series. And this morning, the potential benefits is something that can be an uncomfortable topic to talk about. Let's just get it right out there. We are now covering adult material, sex.
That's right, we are. Very little is actually known about how intimacy affects our brains, but one researcher is determined to find out, to see if it could actually be effective medicine. This is no ordinary brain study. I'm curious, but I'm also slightly embarrassed. So, are you?
Maybe just a little bit.
Maya and Eli, a married couple, are about to have their brains monitored.
This is just going to measure general emotional arousal.
While he sexually stimulates her behind a partition.
So we're watching right now what their brains are experiencing.
Yes, this is
Neuroscientist Nicole Prause is one of the country's only researchers studying what happens in the brain during sex. Her goal? To unlock its potential benefits to our physical and mental health.
Do you one day think it's possible that you would go into your doctor's office and they would prescribe sexual stimulation as opposed to a pill?
Doctors may absolutely be prescribing sexual arousal or self-stimulation at some point.
In her new study of more than 150 couples, subjects first get a battery of tests to evaluate their mental health and cognitive abilities. Then each couple is wired up and moves to a private space where the woman is sexually stimulated as Prause tracks their brain waves and vital signs.
You're looking at how this might help you to focus, reduce your anxiety.
Absolutely. We've already seen data that people who are highly sexually aroused, they don't experience pain as much. If you had headache problems, you may not need to go in for biofeedback. You could use sexual stimulation instead.
You're part of a groundbreaking study about sex in the brain. What made you interested in being a part of that?
Well, you know, sexuality and relationships is one of the most highly marked, highly scored parts of our lives.
This thing that we've experientially done as a practice, we get to see now how it scientifically maps out.
Also under study, how to improve sex drive.
Across all ages, approximately 36% of people report low libido. And while most people think that this is because of a hormone imbalance, we know that it's the brain that's driving these sexual problems.
One possible cure? Transcranial magnetic stimulation. Pulses of safe magnetic energy to the brain. It's currently approved to treat migraines and depression. And in a recently published study, Prause found subjects who got one form of TMS had better sexual responses. Now she's developing a headset that could be worn at home to help you get in the mood.
If you see your partner who you love, but you're tired and it doesn't always come online, like this could help your brain kind of come back online a little bit.
Sex as medicine.
Using what our body can do with intimate touch to improve our general health.
It could be the next chapter in the sexual revolution. All the couples in Prouse's new study use a unique practice that combines sexual stimulation with meditation. If found to have health benefits one day, it could be prescribed by doctors, just like other therapies. And you can find out a lot more information about this practice on the website today.com.
We spoke earlier that this left you a little flushed,
Yeah.
But the reason was because while you knew what was happening as part of this study, you then had to speak to these people right afterward.
Yes,
That's
so I was
weird.
like looking,
You don't know where to look.
Yeah, you don't know where to look. I'm looking, are they a little different looking? And then I'm embarrassed that I'm a little different, that I'm looking to
Were
see.
they embarrassed that
No.
Maria Shriver was waiting for them when they came out of that room?
They didn't seem embarrassed at all, but which is it just shows you how embarrassed we all are to talk about this, which is such a big part of our lives. And so they were very upfront about it. I was the one kind of sweating and looking down.
But you're approaching it from a science perspective, so I feel like that helps.
And when they shut the door, I was like, oh, I feel like I'm not supposed to be here.
What am I doing?
What am I doing? I hope my children. But I have talked to a
in.
lot of people about it, and everybody's fascinated.
Yeah.
So that also tells me something.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.